All right. Let's go. Hello. Hi, Ada. I'm sorry for shouting. How are you? We have started.
Okay.
You haven't had a lesson for a while now.
It's been a while. Okay, again.
No. This is staying.
No. It's
This
not
is no.
staying.
This is staying.
No, this is not staying.
This is staying. Definitely staying. I'm actually. Ada, I have a surprise for you today. So we don't
Hello,
do any.
and welcome.
We don't do any edit. We're actually live.
No.
We are.
No, we're not.
We are live. Welcome.
Don't joke with me.
Hello, guys. If you're watching this episode at a later point of time, then today we are live.
We're not live.
We are live. We are definitely live.
I'll kill you.
We are live.
No,
We
we're
are
not.
live. Well, okay. Let's get started then.
I'm leaving this room. I'm leaving the chat.
How are you, Ada?
Not so good.
That's so good. Okay, I'm very excited. Soon we should do some real lessons, like start building stuff. We don't have a lot of days to go. We have maybe 3, 4, 5 more days, 3 to 5 more days, and then we can start building stuff.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. So we are still continuing the JavaScript lessons, as you know. Now we have reached lesson number 3.
Yep,
It's about
that's what we're doing today.
It's about Booleans, operators, and time. I think you know what time is, but maybe Booleans and operators are like very programming words.
Yeah.
So let's jump in. So day 3, it's about Booleans. This is the agenda. What is truthy values? What are falsy values? What are operators? There are some methods we will use. Remember what a method was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a little bit of this the last time.
Yeah. And then we have a date object, which is very nice, and we have 3 exercises.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
A Boolean type represents one of the 2 values, true or false. So it could either be true or false. Like Ada is a woman, true. Ada is not a woman, false.
Today we're filming live. False.
Yes, exactly. The use of these data types will be clear when you start the comparison operators. So here they have some examples. They're using the keyword let. Yeah, remember that one?
Yes, I remember. I like that one.
You like that one? Yeah, it defines you a new variable.
Yes.
So it's very nice. It's also a very modern word. Before
Yeah, you said that you don't use this one in your work because you use the older version of JavaScript.
Yeah, struggle. We don't use the hottest stuff. So is hungry, is married, true value, false value. So this one is actually even
Not a
comparing.
Boolean, is it?
These are all Booleans.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's not always true or false.
it's always true or false. A Boolean.
Okay, but why is for?
So this you can think of it as a separate, and then it's executed, and then it's returning true or false. So eventually, it will be true or false.
So if we were to lock this thing,
Yeah.
and it would give us true in the first case.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do it. So it was true value equal, and then 4 larger than 3. This will return.
True.
Yep. And then if you do it the other way, false.
But we had to define this first, right?
Yeah. So we had to define it first. Let's keep going. So we agree that both Boolean values are either true or false. You agree?
Yep.
Okay,
Totally. True.
Good. Now, truthy values. All numbers, positive and negative, are truthy, except 0. So it means like if we are here again in the console, and we are saying like 5. 5 is evaluated as true because it's not 0. Everything is true
Except 0.
except 0.
Okay.
All strings are truthy. So it means if it's a number or it's a string,
A word.
a word is true. Yeah. Now falsy values. What are false? You have 0, null, undefined, none, false again. these type of like empty string type of thing, these are all false.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes you're building logic and you want to check if you got anything. So if it's empty, then it's false.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
see.
it's
I
good.
see where you could use it.
Exactly. It is good to remember those truthy values are falsy values. In later section, we'll use them in with conditions to make decisions. Exactly like we're saying now. We use this to build logic.
Yeah.
Undefined. Undefined is also very nice. It's here they're having an example. They're saying let first name, then canceling out for first name. We can even test it out. Inspect let. And then we cancel. Undefined. Yeah.
So that would be false.
So that is like if I say if first name, how can I? Yeah.
You're really a coder.
Not in this environment. If first name, it would say false.
Yeah, I get the point.
And you have null. You could actually like define stuff as null.
What's the point with null?
Null is undefined. It's the same. It just means it has no value. There's just two ways of writing it. Null maybe came first and then came undefined.
Okay, let's see.
It's kind of like when you're defining variables, you can use var or let, and then one of them came later.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so null it's been there forever.
Yep.
It means no value. Operators. Now operators are an equal sign is an operator. So this here is an operator. See this one?
Are there any other examples of operators? Oh, okay.
A bunch of them.
Okay.
So
mathematical ones mostly.
Yeah. So you have this one. It's called like the set operator is just like setting something. You have this one, which is adding. You have this one, which is subtracting, multiplying.
Why don't we use just plus or minus?
You can use plus or minus, but these are a bit special. These are called assignment operators. So say you want to plus two numbers together. You could say x plus y. There's two numbers. But there's a faster way of doing it. You could say x plus equal y, which is the same as x plus y. Do you get it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just a shorter way of writing it.
Okay.
Instead of writing x two times, you are writing it only once.
Okay.
Yeah, because here you're just saying x is now the old x and the new one. So now in this one you avoiding writing, and coders hate writing stuff. So documentation, writing, anything. I don't know why they become coders. So,
yeah, exactly.
So they're lazy, basically. This is why.
That's why they become coders, so that they can code less.
Because nobody understands this, so they feel smart. So this is the same. It's like if you're...
But with minus.
Yeah, and multiplication. So instead of writing the same x twice, you're just using this shortcut.
So let's say we had 4 minus equal 3. Then it will be 4.
I think you need to put variables when you're thinking about this. Because 4 is what, like, where is it stored, right? If it's stored in x and you're trying to subtract it.
Let's let that for later, another time.
Yeah. Now, arithmetic operators. So these were, what are they called?
Operators. Assignment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like setting something, putting stuff equal to each other. Now, arithmetic is what you mentioned.
Yeah, this is how I related it.
Arithmetic is so plus, minus, multiplication. This is kind of how you do it here.
This is what I thought it was.
Yeah. So here, you just like plussing stuff, subtracting stuff.
Can you do it with strings?
Good question. If you plus two strings together, what do you get? This is kind of what we will be learning. So say...
Or it wouldn't work.
No. It's different from language to language. So we can say let first name equal Ada. And this Ada will be like a string.
Yeah.
And then let last name be your last name. And then we say let full name be first name plus last name.
And then it would work.
And then let's log out your full name. And now it says
Others undefined.
Yeah, I don't know.
You probably forgot something. Or
So it's your first name is undefined. So let's say it's your first name is Ada. Why are you undefined, Ada? Let's say full name.
undefinable.
I'm just writing it wrong. I needed to take care of the parentheses. You see, I even added it like a small space in between, so it separates.
Okay.
Now you have arithmetic operators. These are the ones we just looked at.
Yeah.
You could do it with numbers. You could do it with... it's kind of interesting to check it out. Like if you have, say, your first name, and then you multiply it with 300. What happens? It says none. What is
That
none?
doesn't work.
Yeah.
False.
Yeah.
Because why?
Falsy.
You cannot multiply.
What
string.
happens if you multiply a string with a number?
Well, if you console log it, would it work?
No, I would say none, because what? Okay, so if you
Because we are doing two different things. We're trying to multiply two different things.
if you would design JavaScript now, and then they give you this problem, they say what will happen if you multiply two numbers together? You are
Get the result.
But
Yeah.
what happens if you multiply a letter with 300 or a number?
I would write the word 300 times.
300 times. There are some
But there's
languages.
probably another way.
No, that's
do
true.
it.
There's some languages that do that. JavaScript just returns no. It
Okay.
it returns none.
Didn't we do something similar a while ago where we had one string and then with a function, I think?
With a function. So that was
Okay.
a special function that is made for that. We didn't multiply it with an operator, mathematical
I
operator.
see.
Yeah. So like Python does that actually. It's known to be simple.
Yeah.
And then you could just multiply it. But JavaScript doesn't. It expects you to use a function. Good. So you could do this if you were back in school and doing math. You could just open the browser and
So basically, you can multiply or do mathematical operations with a number and a variable. Function.
Yeah,
So that works.
that works if they are the right,
Mathematical.
if they are
variable.
correct data type.
Yeah.
Remember the data types?
Yes.
I don't.
Don't ask me.
Good. So here they're having this girl. Her weight is 72 kilos. Maybe it's a guy. And then they're trying to find their weight in newtons. So they're multiplying their mass with gravity. So these operators, if we just summarize, what are they called?
Arithmetic operators.
Good. There are some more operators. These one are called comparison operators. So these are the ones you use when you're building logic.
This differs because of how many, like for example, we use 2 equals.
Do you remember the first ones, what they were called?
Assignment, yeah.
Yeah. So these are used to do something special, setting the value. And these are used to do mathematics. Calculations. And these are used to do logic, compare.
But isn't it similar to assigning?
No, because they have a different number of...
equals and...
Yeah. So that's the important part.
Okay.
So if you want to compare two things to each other, you say...
No matter what they are, right?
Yeah. If you say want to compare two names together to see if they're matching, and then you say double equal. And if the value inside is matching, then it would be true.
Yeah, I see. It will return true.
So that's the value inside. But say you have different variable types. So you have like a string, which is number 3. And then you have the number 3 alone, which is like an integer.
Yeah.
When you're comparing these two, if you're comparing the value, it will be true. But the data type is different.
So it will return you false?
Yeah, if you use this one, the 3 type, the 3 ones.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and usually programmers, they have like a different way of thinking. Usually it's like, say you have 100 conditions, and only for that one condition, the flow would be different. So they use the not.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes your life much easier.
Instead of doing all of them.
Yeah, instead of matching all of them. So this is the not equal. And then this one
Yep.
Greater. We just used it above.
And then less.
Less than, greater than, or equal to. This may be new for you?
No.
No? Or less than or equal to?
Seriously.
Yeah.
I've done so much math.
Do you use this in math?
Yes, of course.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's true. I remember now.
Especially defining intervals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember now.
It's been too long, huh?
Yeah, I haven't done math for a while. 2 less or equal to 3. What will this return?
Why does it return true? I mean, it is
2 less than 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Or equal.
It's not equal.
Yeah, or.
Okay.
So it's saying this or that.
But
Any of them.
that is not true.
And the other one is not true. Yeah, but it's saying.
Why does it return true then?
No, because it's saying either
one of them is true. So it gives you as an end result true.
Yeah. So it's saying 2 is smaller than 3. It's checking that. And also checking, is 2 equal to 3? No, it's not. But if one of them is true, it will return
so it
true.
gives you true.
Yeah. This one is the example I was speaking to you about.
With a integer and the string.
Yeah. What would this return?
True. Or no. Yes, that would return true. And the other one underneath would return false.
That's true. True and false.
Then not equal.
This is not equal.
That's false because that is equal.
That is
true.
True.
Why?
Now you have to kind of relax and think about it. Is 3 not equal to true to 3?
It is. Ah, okay.
Yeah. See?
I see.
It's kind of
trick.
It's tricking your mind.
Yeah.
It is true. So then you can carry on. And this is also a way which is very common to build logic. We're saying not equal to, and then if it is equal, then you carry on.
I'll get confused again. 3 is equal to 3.
Yeah.
So why not equal is true?
What are you asking here?
No, but this should be the opposite because we know that the integer 3 and the string 3 are the same, right?
Yeah.
And we said they're not the same. And this returns us true, but it's not true. It's false.
The explanation here. True. Compare both values and data type.
But it has two things though. In this one, apparently it's comparing both the values and the data types, not only the data types.
Yeah, I think there's actually a typo. You're right. Because this one is supposed to be false.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he said he's comparing both of them.
Yeah. If it was like three equal signs, then that would have been true.
Yeah, but I think it looks like when you're using not equal to, you need to use less equals.
So only 2.
Yeah.
Not 3.
Yeah.
So this doesn't make sense. Like it would not.
No, exactly.
Okay.
Because you're having less signs, you want to use less signs.
Less code,
yes.
basically. Yeah, okay.
What else is interesting?
One is nice. Is none equal to none?
Why is it false?
Is none equal to none?
Yeah.
But what is none?
None.
What
nothing.
Is none? But
nothing is equal to nothing.
No, but what is nothing?
Nothing is nothing.
Yeah, so this is kind of like to spin your head a little bit.
Is it like the zero thing that cannot be used?
Yeah, just to confuse you. But the undefined, you asked about it. You said why undefined, why
yes.
null? They're equal to each other. You see that?
As values, but not as
types.
Types?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because everything in JavaScript is an object.
Okay.
And undefined is a different object than null.
Now you're making it more complicated.
You remember what objects were?
Yes.
Yeah. So null, it's an object, and undefined is a different object. If you're like,
but they're both the same thing, though.
No. They're different objects.
Okay.
It's they are different.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Remember what if you have this, what is this called?
What was it? That is showing you something, so indicating something about the object.
Object. It's an object.
Words and whatever hits it hits.
Okay, it's true. Object. It is an object. And what does an object have?
Let me remember the word. It defines. This is something that defines the word.
Properties.
Property, yeah.
Yeah.
It shows you the property of the word.
Yeah, so
That-
it shows you the length.
Yeah.
Do you remember what else objects had? One more thing. They were called these like magic powers.
I don't remember.
Functions?
Functions.
Yeah.
So simple.
Yeah. They have functions. The only difference is that they have like these parentheses.
How is he using them here?
Here he is using like mango.length. He's saying if the
The
mango.length
same
is the
length
same as
of
avocado.
It's false, yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay, I see.
and
Just comparing, basically.
they're just comparing. All of these operators, just to summarize, what are they called?
Comparison operators.
Yes. So we're finished with comparison operators, and now we have logical operators.
Okay. Which
Logical.
are used for logics, to build logic.
Yeah. These are ampersand, pipeline, negation. These three, basically. You could use them to build more complicated stuff. So say if the sky is blue and the temperature is warm, if you want to build this logic with only the stuff you learned, you can't. So you need to use these operators. In order to define both of them in the same one, you just put this double and. And if it was, if the sky is blue or the temperature is above one degree, then you could use this one.
And then go out and play.
Yeah, then you go out and play. And this is the 3.
Pipeline.
Pipe. And negation is when it's, you could say it's like, no, not true. Here are some examples. I think these are, they're okay examples, but they're with numbers, so they're kind of complicated. So what is this one first? Is it true?
So that's true. And the second one is true too. So the sentence give you true.
True. But if the same example is above, 4 is larger than 3, is it true?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is true too.
So
it gives you true.
But this one? What about this one?
That one is true.
And this one?
False.
So what does it return?
False.
Because it's and. So it has to, both of them have to be. And here...
this is like the previous thing that we said about that one or the other is true. Like 4 bigger or equal to 3. Then it gives you true.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
This is also a very common pattern that is used in coding. It's saying first check inside. 4, is 4 larger than 3?
It's true.
Yeah. And then the coder is like, he's first checking, is 4 larger than 3? He needs to check this, or she needs to check this. And then they're saying, okay, don't continue, so return false. So they're putting like, they're switching the logic so it's more suited for the way of working. So they're just flipping it, basically. So even though this is true, they're flipping it outside, so it returns false. This is a very common...
Because we have put the not outside the parentheses.
Yeah. Look at this one. As light on is true, and then they're saying...
the light is not on, basically.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you could use this in like if sentence. I don't know if we've spoke about that yet, but we will.
I don't think so, no.
So basically what you could do here is like, you're building the logic, is you're saying if the light is on...
a negative.
Yeah. So
to make
it will only
simple,
work when the light is on. So just to summarize, what are these operators called?
Logical operators.
Yeah, very nice. Lastly, maybe last, I think there's a couple of ones. Increment. So what does increment do?
To increase.
Increase. There's this plus plus and minus minus that you can use to increase the number. Say you have a counter, and every time you're going, you want to increase it with 1. You could do it 2 ways. You could do it before, like plus plus, or you could do it after.
But that will always increase it by 1?
Yeah, the plus plus always by 1.
Okay.
What they're trying to show you here is that if you console log it when you're writing this one, it will return 1. But if you do it this way, it would return 0 first, and then the next time you run the command, it would return 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like
extra stuff.
3 or both, yeah.
But this would work only with numbers?
Yeah. Now decrement is the same. It's just like minus minus. And now this one is...
Ternary Operators.
Yeah, this one is nice. I don't know. Okay. So this is really advanced because...
I like that you're learning too.
I'm learning. Because we don't have this in our...
older JavaScript version.
We don't use it so much. I think we do have it, but we don't use it so much.
Okay.
And now all modern coders they use this.
Okay, what does this do?
So another way to write conditionals is using ternary operators. look at this example. So you remember if and else?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if and else is like saying, if this happens, then do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to write the word if, and then you have to write the word else, and you have to put the parentheses. So it's a lot of code.
Yeah.
This is just like a short way of doing it. What this means is raining true.
Yeah.
So if raining is true, you put a question mark. This is like if is true. Saying is raining and then question mark.
So instead of writing if.
Yeah, instead of writing if. Yeah. Otherwise.
Else, basically.
Yeah, else. So this is a very like short way of doing it. And if you learn it, you save yourself time and code. But for a beginner, it might be confusing because like, what is this question mark and this?
So basically, if it's false, return that. But why is he writing is raining false?
Because he's setting first is true, so it will return this first value. And then afterwards, he's changing it. And then this way, it returns this one. And you even see the results here. You need a raincoat to start with. And then he's saying, oh, you don't need it because he's changing it.
Yeah, so he set it to false afterwards. Okay, I get it. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Just wait, I'll use the most complicated ways to write it or the most fancy ways to write code. I'll just skip ahead to those way of writing instead of using if and else and everything.
To summarize, what are these called, like this type of way of writing it?
Ternary?
Yeah.
I'll become a sophisticated coder.
Yeah.
From day one.
I think you're already way more sophisticated than most. Now, the second section, we're talking about window methods. Window methods are when you right-click, you say inspect, and you go to the console. There's these like functions you could use, methods. You say alert, and what happened now is I got this pop-up on my screen.
Why are you near?
Why are you near? So this is the first method. It's called alert. In your code, you could write it, and then we'll put alert. Next one is prompt. So let's write this one, prompt. And you can say, you need to enter something.
I see.
And then it's giving you this prompt.
And that does what?
You could code it. There's these methods after you put it.
You need to add more stuff.
You need to add more stuff. Confirm method. This is also nice. Maybe you're coding something. Are you sure you want to delete? Yeah. We are finished with this section. The last part we have in this lesson before the exercises are
Date object.
Dates. So in JavaScript, you're always working with time and so on. So they have these special methods that are made for this. These methods are get full year, get month, get day, get hours, get minutes, get seconds. You notice how they are written like a small letter, and then this is called a camel case.
Yeah, camel case. I remember that.
Yeah.
Just so that you can tell that they are two different words.
Yeah. And in order to use all of these functions, you just need to declare a date object first. This is how you do it. You write the word new date.
Okay.
And then afterwards you could use it.
That would give you the day's date.
So all of these functions or methods are inside of the date object. So remember when we said that an object has methods? So first you need to make an object, and then you need to call these methods.
Yeah.
So this is what they're doing here now.
But that would get today's date, right?
Let's try that. So first we make it. We make a date object. And now we can use all of these methods. Let's say console.log, and we can we'll just say now. It's saying that today, like this minute's time, saying April 4th.
But I don't see he used now somewhere.
Now is what we called our object. You see, when we defined it here, we called it now.
Oh, now, yeah, sorry, I see it now.
Our date object, we could call it this.
I see.
And now you could also, if I scroll down a little bit, let's say you want to use one of these methods. So you say now dot get
full
date.
Year.
Yeah, get full year.
Yeah, sure, same.
Get full year. 2021.
Cool.
So now you've learned how to define an object and how to call the methods inside of it. This date object is out of the box, is given to you from JavaScript.
Okay, I see.
So somebody already coded all of this logic
into the language.
Yeah, into the language. So you get it for free. So you don't need to implement time by your own.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would be difficult. Yeah. So here they're actually showing some examples, which we already went through. So saying, okay, get full year, get month, get date, getting a day, getting hours, getting minutes, seconds, getting time even. If you want to get the time, it's returning it in second past.
1970.
Yeah.
What?
And now we are finished. We have gotten to our exercises.
Yay.
All right. So we're ready for the
Exercises.
exercise 1.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump into VS Code, and like last time, I'll put in everything and just comment it out. This is the first exercise.
Declare first name, last name.
Yeah. So the first one is saying check if. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Or where do you want?
Yeah. Do the names. So saying declare them and saying set them to true or false. Okay, but you need also to declare.
Is it true or false? What?
Yeah, you need also to assign a value for them.
What was that?
Yeah, it's autocomplete. But you, my name is a string, so you need to put these nice.
Okay, wait. Where do I find the thing? Oh, new keyboards.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I use this excuse at work all the time. No keyboard stuff.
Why did it give me double quotes?
That's
Why
hard.
not single ones?
You know, before you had to like put it in the beginning and then go into the end and then put it.
Yeah.
But in this program, you could just like select the word and then just click the thing, and then it will put it on both sides. Why is your last name 222?
I cannot find the single quotes. Can I use double quotes?
You can do
It
double
works,
quotes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ali. Oops. Yeah, we do need to have double columns, right? Okay, and then... Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Continue. I'm laughing at your semicolons. I think you will see when we save how it... Yeah, Tromsø city. Okay, Norway, Tromsø. And then my age. My age is not a string. So I'm just gonna.
I did not
don't
do
put
that.
in.
I did not do that.
Yeah, let's say my age is 56. Yeah, that's nice. Married, yes. True. You need it. It can't be like. Oh, it's a string. It needs to be like
I cannot
this.
see. Can you go away from there? I
Yeah.
cannot see. Do we always have to put those?
Semicolons. Yeah. You see, you didn't put it on the 56. Now I'm just gonna save. No, don't put it. Don't put it. Delete it. Delete it. Okay, I'm gonna save. Look what will happen. You see?
It puts it, yeah, I know.
I can put it back. See? It actually changed all of your parentheses to double just to keep it consistent as well.
Doesn't want me, except from this one.
Yeah, this one is unfixable. Yeah, it can cause you a big problem.
And then we'll be sitting around and wondering what's wrong.
Now, next one. Check if the type of 10 is equal to 10.
Was it let or console log?
Yeah, you can console log it. Console? Console. Yeah.
And then 10.
Uh-huh.
Was it this?
Oh, they're saying, it's kind of hard to understand, but what they're saying is, they're actually saying like this, and then 10. And then you need to put in the correct check. How do you do it? Double, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's type. No, it's
value.
value.
Oh, it's okay. It's saying type actually. So 3.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saved and it did something.
What did it do?
It did. It changed the
Double
quotes.
Yeah.
It likes to be.
Like.
It likes to be consistent, I think.
No, I would use the single quotes, but I just cannot find them.
No, use the double. It's the same.
Okay. Check if parse int is equal to 10. So basically the same, but only with...
What are you doing? You copying my code? I wanted to add something to it.
Just add... Oh, but that's a string, yeah. 9.8. So that will be 2 equals, right?
Yeah, but they're saying, you see this function in the beginning? You need to also include it.
Why?
Check the output of this if it's equal to 10 on the value.
Okay, so basically...
Yeah, that's correct. Let's just remove this because it's a number. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Carry on.
Are we gonna test this?
We can test it at the end. I'm writing like so we can find it.
Boolean value is either true or false. So any value, or what does it want us?
This is the first one.
Not from the ones that we defined in general?
It's saying
Is it in general?
write
or?
3 JavaScript statements will provide truthy value. So write 3 statements that are evaluated as true.
Not from the ones that we...
Yeah, new ones.
Okay. Like, for example, 4 smaller than 3.
You put it in a let or something.
Here are the single quotes.
I found them.
Yeah. Should this be enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can do the next one, and now here they're actually this one is the same, just saying falsy. But this
Figure
one,
out the results
figure out the results
for the following comparison.
without using console.log. Find out is true or false.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one is true.
Okay.
Third one, false.
Uh-huh.
Then that one is false.
Yeah. This one.
True.
This one.
True.
This one.
False.
This one.
False. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. False. They are the same thing. Same data types.
Yeah. This one.
That is true.
So because
Wait. That is not true because they are the same value.
yeah, so they are the same value. So it's returning true, and then it's switching it
Yeah.
to false. Yeah, you got this. This one.
That is true.
You're very smart. I'm actually not thinking. I'm just listening to you instead. This one.
Oh, you think I'm smart?
Yeah.
That one is not true. Yeah.
So we finished with this exercise, and we have this one. They're saying figure out the without using.
Okay, so these were not comparison, but these were like logic or
yeah.
Yeah.
So this one.
So okay, let me see. That one is 4 greater than 3, and yes, that's true.
And this one.
That will give you false because the one of them is false.
This one.
Oh, what was that? Or was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would give you true.
This one.
That would also give you true.
And this one.
False.
Correct. This one.
True.
Right. And this one.
Null. True.
True. And this one. It's the same as the one above the first one.
Yeah, but not. So the opposite. So false.
Right. So we can. I think you got this very well.
What
Now.
is the year today? Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can. Maybe scroll down a little bit and then use a data object. Can you just can you define?
Yeah. So we're supposed to define now equal to time today or something like that.
Okay, write it down.
Okay. So what was the equation?
When you write, usually what they do is they make it like a space and then equal.
Yeah. Time.
New.
What?
New. The word keyword new, and then space. And then the object, date, with a big D. And then parentheses.
Why was it like this? With the space? Shouldn't it be without space?
No, it's new. This is a keyword. You use it whenever you're calling a new object.
Oh, okay.
So it's just saying like...
the library? Or?
Yeah. And this is the library. This is the date.
Yeah.
So it's saying...
So we define that and then we call... Let me see. Now.
Yeah.
Or was it a different way?
That's right. Done.
What does he want us? Wait, I cannot see.
Get the full year.
Full year. Yeah.
And then parentheses because it's a method.
Yeah.
Next.
Month. Get month now. Or what was it?
Get. Yeah, you can try. You have like IntelliSense, so you could.
Month. Yeah. Just get month.
Yeah.
Date. Yep. The date today as a number. How was that? Because the first one is get just a date and the other one as a number.
No, get a date.
No, but we did that already.
What is the date today? Okay, so this is like the full date, I'm guessing. But here they were asking for the day. Not the date, but the day. So,
okay, I see.
Get a day you would use. See?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's finished.
Find out the numbers of second elapses from January. Yeah, that was a specific thing, equation, or...
No,
function.
it's... if we want to scroll back, if you say get time, dot get time, it will returns you the number of seconds passed from the day of today.
Okay.
You want to run it?
Yes, that'll be fun.
Saying there is an error on line 59. Kosolot is not defined. Line 51. I think you...
Oh, yeah, I copied everything, that's why.
You shouldn't. There.
Okay, nice.
False. 25. So it's working. This one is saying F right below 25. Get hours. Native code. What is that? Get hours.
Why
So
did it
line
not work?
59. Line 59 is...
missing in parentheses, yeah.
Yeah. It's missing in parentheses. No. It's working. Great.
Yeah.
I think that is it for today. Very good job.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
I think you did very well. It's one of the most complicated stuff, those like ORs and all of that.
Yeah.
So very nice, Ada.
Okay, thank you so much for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Cool. Like this video.
Yes. And
if you
please, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
No, subscribe, just like. Ada. Bye-bye.
How about both?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.